Good morning, everybody. It is 9:26:10, Friday, July 19th. We currently have one ticker coming up. It's not rated very well. It is a less favorable probability. It's more likely to move down at the open by approximately 7% before reversing a little bit, so you could have a potential trade. It is riskier than normal because it's less favorable. It's not rated as high. In terms of other trades, we have SHPH, NVOS. So let's take a look at this one. SERV. Then we also have SHPH, we have NVOS, CAAS, and HE. So SHPH is coming up as a likely move up. It's the only one that's rated high, so we can take that one. And then SERV, because it's lower rated, it's probably a better bet to just not trade it and wait and see what happens. It is saying that the high or the low after the high predicted is 852, and then this one is 926. It actually happened at 830, so it is leaning more towards the move up chart in terms of that time. And the candlestick prediction is saying that it's likely to spike up before pulling back, spike up potentially to 475 roughly, which is about the pre-market high. So we can trade this one as an open up, we can trade this one as an open up, but we will see. The market is open. We're waiting and seeing. We still have SHPH as a potential trade. Didn't look like it ended up following. And then if this one can come back up to 412, then that would be the only one that I could see, because it's low rated, lower probability, but if it ends up following what was predicted, which is a move down, dip to around 397, it hit 393. If it comes back up to the entry, which is 412, then that would be an entry. Which was now. We got in at 411. First profit is 448, so that's a little ways away. So it did dip down, came down to below what the stop was. The stop was suggested to be 398, but it came down to 392 initially. So I didn't get out. My logic was that if it were following, then if anything, it would be a re-entry. You'd get stopped out, you'd have to buy again. And I'm comfortable with the slightly higher risk, being that I did get in slightly earlier than the suggested entry. That was my logic. Hitting the profit. Will I get execution? There we go. Profit 1. Next profit is 484. Got some time. This is a lower probability trade, higher risk trade, so I am thinking that I shouldn't be holding out to profit 3 and 4. So I'm going to take another quarter of my shares now. So now I'm sitting at 165 at 464. Oh, would you look at that? Beautiful. Now I just have one more chunk of shares because I exited prematurely. Oh, no way. No way that it went 1 cent off. There we go. What a way to finish the week. 556. There you go. What a trade. Look at that. Look at how clean it is. Entry right there. 411. Sold a chunk there. We wanted to be a little bit more safe. Sold 2 chunks there. Final profit, 556. We had a $500 gain. We're now up 200% on this account. We're finishing the day with a 331 or 3331.98. And sure, it can continue up further. It could even hit profit 4, but this was the way that I ended up taking it. I used all the Stockminds numbers except for me taking an extra profit to be more safe, which is not a problem. I would recommend that if you're, especially if you're trading a riskier ticker. Phenomenal. Phenomenal. Awesome. Have a good weekend.